Everybody, what's going on today? This thing on? I think it's on. Anyways, so today we're going to go out and we are going to put the Shen drone's Thicc on its maiden voyage. I have this right here. Please pardon the mess. I know everything is a mess. I haven't cleaned in a minute. I've been doing a lot of work. But here we go. Here it is, the Shen drone's Thicc with my Sony camera on the top of it. Everything included on this does weigh 3 pounds, 3.8 ounces. So this thing is freaking heavy. Yeah. So we're gonna get out, we're gonna get this thing flying. Given the fact that we don't get rained out, unfortunately it is starting to rain. This could not be good. Still raining. Not terribly, but hopefully we can beat this. Just looking over the build on this drone has been pretty neat. It's been interesting. A couple learning curves through it, whatever, but I got high hopes for this thing. It's gonna be pretty neat. First octocopter, well, it's a Octo X8 helicopter I've ever flown or built. So killing two birds with one stone today. Decided to leave the ESCs on it, the original color. The other one was red, the other one was purple. I like the white, kind of goes with the gray, plus it stands out, makes it a little bit brighter. You can make them individually colored, but you have to program them one at a time. Also, the air unit, the way that the PDB boards are set up, and I had that wire, did not get enough power for some odd reason from the VBAT pads on the flight controller. I actually took and I rerouted the power and ground directly to the battery in wires on the power distribution boards. So did make a little change on that. It's still just raining. It's actually starting to like come down. Not have very big batteries for this. I took it for a quick hover, if you will, in the yard last night when I was finishing it up, and the battery drain on it put it way down. So I'm running this with just my normal quad batteries. I got 1300 milliamp that I run 4S on my 5-inch drones that I have for right now. Getting ready to add the 6S's, but haven't quite made it there yet. And I also do not have a BEC or anything like that to move the power down a grade for the flight controller, so hooking up two batteries was not an option at this point in time. Hopefully with the all the talk, all the new upcoming hardware that DJI has been working out, being they have literally stopped making V1 goggles for quite some time now. They've stopped making the air unit, and they're talking about coming out with a V2. Hopefully this can support up to 6S batteries by itself without any additional modifications, without any 12-volt limiters or 9-volt limiters, whatever you want to put on your board that's pre-built in, or a BEC. Hopefully it can take 6S straight up, because even though a lot of people in the industry have started updating their flight controllers and making them DJI compatible ready right out of the box to take 6S. It would just be nice if it could just take 6S, and then if we wanted to move up from there, then make mods. But 6S is pretty much where everybody's at right now, and I think they kind of skimped out when they just cut it off at the 4. But here we are, we're at the lake. I'm gonna try to get some quick footage on here. These video clips are probably not going to be very long at all. This drone is heavy as hell. Like I said, it is 3 pounds, 3.8 ounces, and I'm gonna attempt to give it a quick little spin with a 4S 1300 milliamp battery. It's not even a long range battery. So if I happen to get, you know, a minute flight time out of this per battery, I'd be happy. All right, so we are here. We are down at the lake. Just gonna get everything hooked up here real quick. Got a nice little pavilion we can get out under over there, so stay out of the rain if it does decide to rain. Nice little view, it's pure out there and everything. And we're gonna get this thing in the air, see how it works. So we are getting the drone set up. Got this monstrosity over here. I'm telling you, this thing is freaking insane. And I put it up for the hover test last night just to make sure that everything was working a-okay. And this thing, surprisingly enough, is extremely quiet. I mean, it's really, really quiet. 8 motors, 7 inches. I figured this thing was going to sound like a small helicopter taking off, and it is not. But we're going to check that out right now. All right, so this is about pretty much good as place as any. Got the drone right here. This guy turned on. Get him powered up. Controller on. I'm telling you, this thing is pretty friggin' wicked. There's gonna be a lot of people, oh, I've seen that before, I've done that before, I've made X class, I've made beast class, blah blah blah. I don't care. This is new for me, so I'm really excited. So we have video, everything is good. I'm going to go ahead and turn record on the drone or on the camera itself. That's recording. Just make sure everything's synced up and working okay real quick. I'm just going to perform a quick arm test to make sure that it does arm. Boom. Motors are spinning. Everything's great. Okay. I'm going to get this turned around real quick, and we're going to take them for a quick flight. Real quick. Real quick. As you can see, the clouds are not looking very nice. So we're gonna get this guy going, and we're gonna get home and check out the footage. This thing is a monster, and it is ridiculously heavy. The drift on it is amazing. I'm gonna try to get some good shots here real quick. I am not trying to do anything acro with this, even though it is an acro right now, just to catch some better angles. Nice view out over the pier right there. Guys over here fishing. Got another guy out there, he's doing his metal detecting. I'm definitely not trying to crash this. bit of time to get this put together, but as I've stated through several videos, some of the parts in there are impossible to get, so I had to do some research and see exactly what was available, substitute. This is going to add a whole new aspect to my video shooting. This is going to be great. The geese are not a fan, yet again. Birds don't like drones. It's easy to see why, but thought they might at least be interested in them. Alright, I'm just going to go around the parking lot over here. Hopefully this guy's not trying to get in the way. It does also sound like the rain is starting to pick up a lot, so I'm going to call this a day and get the heck out of here. One last final look at the waterfront. Yeah, everybody's packing it up. Everybody, one person. But people are leaving because it's starting to rain, so. Alright, well, there's the very first flight of the Shen drone's Thicc. My battery is looking at critical, and he's just going to set down right there. So, I'm going to go get him real quick. I knew his full charge battery, 16.8 volts, registers at 12. So there's a problem with that. But I'm going to go grab that real quick, and we'll get out of here. that is how you don't fly in the rain. This is Thumb FPV. Thanks for watching. I'll have another video up soon.